Hey everyone! A new episode of Daeva's Tavern was released, and I'd like to share some thoughts. This time there was a special guest, Tom, the product director of AION in Europe. He was nervous just as Nick in the old videos. It's always difficult to admit own mistakes.
In the end, we really want to say sorry for that, because
we kind of fucked that up quite a bit.
Tom explained the philosophy of Gameforge, and to be honest, I've got mixed feelings after listening to his speech.
people need to have long-term goals to work on, and things like the transformation contracts as well as the enchantment of items are such systems for us. Yeah? So we don't want people to have a Kaizenal transformation within a day like happening in the US version, or also the enchantment. What goals are remaining if you have everything plus 15 within some weeks? Yeah?
I agree at some point, people shouldn't obtain Kaizenal transformation just after the launch of 6.2. They shouldn't have plus 15 ultimate set in a few weeks. However, so-called long-term goals, they don't have to take ages. There are so many RNG factors that prevent players from gearing up. If we speak about enchanting, first you need to find a group for Dreads and Runatorium. Then you have to kill bosses to obtain bundles with enchantment stones. How many bundles you get depends on RNG again. When unboxing the bundles, you pray to see legendary enchantment stones. And finally, when you start enchanting, you face RNG again, because the stone can fail with a certain probability. Do I have to mention sieges and what happens with the underdog faction? Hello, Helion Asmodeans! Eventually players do not see any progress after days and even weeks spent in game. They feel discouraged and demotivated and simply quit. Let me show you my gear. This is what I have after 3 months of actively playing 6.2. So, how many items I've got? 7 legendary and 1 ultimate. I do not consider the items I got as an exchange, or this ring, which I crafted and enchanted thanks to untradeable superior holy upgrade serums on my other accounts. Wanna see my OP transformations? I managed to collect 6 whites and the fusion failed, of course. Next week, if I'm lucky, I might be fusing 6 green transformations for the very first time. And maybe I will get ancient transformation, hopefully with attack speed and speed. I'm asking too much, I know. If you watched my transformation system guide, you know the fusion rates are not that super high. The chance of getting ancient and legendary transformations is 27.5% if you fuse 6 lower grade transformations. Let's not forget you can fuse only copies, the duplicates of the transformations you already acquired. This makes it even harder to progress. The probability of getting Kaizenal is 13.75%. I don't think there will be a lot of luckers, like this Russian guy. It took him only 8 tries, which is 48 legendary transformations. Speaking of contracts, I haven't seen any dropping from instances so far. We don't even know the exact chance. If you remember when all powerfuls and serums were added into instances, it was clearly said the probability is 10%. What about transformation contracts? Would be nice if Tom provides this information.
When it comes to the contracts, the transformation contracts,
Yes.
also the enchantment, we see those systems as long-term motivation systems, as a clear counterpoint of the fast leveling in AION. What we see as really fast, we would have slowed down it a bit, because in our point of view that might be even a bit too fast.
Yeah. Having fun in this game is the main goal. I hated 5.0 so much because it forced me to stick and play with one character, and the whole leveling system was just absurd. If my memory serves, it took me, I think, 9 months to reach level 75 on my main. 6.2 was originally designed to fix this issue, so we could finally play for fun and try other classes. In my opinion, getting full ultimate non-enchanted plus 0 PvP set shouldn't take more than 3 months. What makes you think there won't be any golds left? I mean, if the main character is full plus 15, players would go and gear up their alts. It's obvious. The westernization of 6.2 patch in Europe looks moderate. Well, we don't have ultimate enchantment stones in the web shop, or Kaisenel in Wheel of Fortune, or advanced item retune, which guarantees the best maximum stats on the item as it is in Russia. By the way, take a look at the cost of item re-identification in North America. On the other hand, I believe Gameforge overdid with limiting the supply of crucial items in the game. That's my opinion. Thanks for watching and see you soon.